Hello everyone, today you're tuning in to a brand new show, Game to Play. Today I'd like to show you a game called ARMA 2 DayZ mod. This is a brand new mod, it's still in alpha stage and it's about having a big zombie apocalypse. Yep, apocalypse. Just like Resident Evil-like games, or just a little bit kinda like that. So as you can see here, I'm spawning here on the beach, I'm playing online this big survival MMO FPS. I'm playing here with 60 players and I'm just dropping here. I got just one weapon, I got just very little resources in my bag, just one beans, just some water, and just to survive, you know. I mean, this game is all about surviving. So yeah, I'm just walking here in the city. Where to go? Where to go? Well, as you can see, it looks pretty good. It's a game from 2009, and I can tell you, the sales actually reached out to 500% the game is selling like so much because of this mod. It's really insane. Just because of this mod, ARMA 2 has a new living actually. So yeah, as you can see here, we got the interface, we got the city Chernobylsk, actually, just the city Chernobylsk, for if you're interested. As you can see, you can see I can sprint, I can crouch, sprint, whatever, and I can lay on the ground. And as you can actually see, if you noticed, there is an ear and an eye on the right of my screen, and the ear says how loud I am and the eye says how visible I am for the zombies, or of course for other players, which can always shoot me or team up with me, whatever they like. Just like the game says, don't trust anyone, trust nobody, really. And well, as you can see also, under the ears there are some other stuff which I will go in more further. I'm just showing my bag right now. I got some painkillers, some water, some bandages. Bandages are really important for if I'm bleeding, because I want to stop bleeding. And if I don't stop the bleeding, I will die. That's how it is. That's how it stays. How it stays, of course. So yeah, I'm just walking in this church here because I want to meet up with a friend, but I of course got to loot a little bit of food before I'm going on a big travel. As you can see here, what you might didn't notice yet, on the right bottom there are some icons which show the status of my character. There's a food status, there's a blood status, there's a water status, there's a temperature status, and there's a bandit status. Well, the bandit status is actually really important in the game. If you shoot a lot of survivors, so non-violent players, you will get a bandit status. If you shoot bandits, you will get survivor status. So bandits are actually bad and are PvP flagged, and survivors are actually just want to survive and are just the good guys in the game actually. So yeah, I'm just meeting up with my friend because I really don't like to play alone in a zombie apocalypse game. So here is my friend Aerodex. I'm with him on TeamSpeak, and yeah, we're just playing the game all along. We played actually for quite long already, so he's just picking stuff up and we make our way to a better place. We want more loot, we want better weapons. There are a lot of weapons in the game, like for example, you see him running with a big backpack, actually the same backpack as me, but you start with a backpack just with, well, 8 slots. 8 slots, that's not really much. I think this is the Alice backpack, that's 20 slots. Well, here's the first zombie, we're shooting him. Well, one shot, one kill. That's really it. That's how I like it. That's why I play with this guy, of course. He's great. He's really great. But as you can see, oh, he's actually bleeding right now. So he's actually bandaging himself to stop the bleeding. And well, while I'm getting some more loot to survive and make sure all my status is up and running and I'm ready to go. So as you can see, there's a lot of loot in this game. I'm actually still with a pistol here, which is not really that great, but here is the gun. Here's the big gun. Here's the Winchester. I really like it. It's a shotgun, or yeah. You can really hit with that. Really, I like to hit with that shit. So here I go, putting the last painkillers. You never know what you come across. I mean, zombies can hit you really hard, and you're gonna need them. Or even other players who are playing online, they gonna hit you pretty hard. So here we go, and actually we spotted some survivors on our journey, and we don't really trust them. So yeah, there are some zombies incoming, and actually they're shooting on my friend right here, and they didn't see me. So I'm just gonna take my advantage and shoot them hard in the back. Oh, and there we go. I'm bleeding already, and I'm shooting epically at him, and this is just great. The satisfying moment when this happens, this epic moment is happening. Really, as you can see, I'm bleeding, so I really have to bandage myself. My friend survived. We got them both. That's really great. There are a lot of zombies out there now. They will want to kill us. So I'm just gonna bandage myself real quick and just take a bit of a rest. Well, as you can see here, well, actually, I'm not taking a bit of a rest, but my character is taking a bit of a rest. Rest, of course. But as you can see here, it's starting to be a little bit grayish. That's because I lost a lot of blood, and I'm actually starting to lose to lose colors in my vision. So I really want to get rid of that. So sooner or later we need to get to the hospital and get some blood bags and make sure I get a blood transfusion to see normally again. But before we do, we have to get out of the zombies, of course, which is not really easy. Yeah, as you can see here, it's a really big town, and it's not really the biggest town. Really, the island where I'm playing on is 225 kilometers, well, square kilometers actually, and it's really big. You really have to walk like 2 hours to get across the island, which is really for the hardcore people only. But if you like survival games like Black Ops Zombie, for example, you will sure like this game. So like I said, it's a persistent world MMO FPS. Actually, it really is persistent because, well, for example, there's dynamic weather system. In the dynamic weather system, when it's daylight outside in your hometown, it's daylight as well in the game. If it's dark outside, it's dark as well in the game, and I really mean really dark. I can tell you, you won't see shit in the dark. I'm not lying. You will see it when you play the game. You actually won't see it in the video because I didn't get it in, but you will see it. And you might like it or you might don't, but you'll be surprised how nice it can be to play in the dark with flares and chemical lights and flashlights and all the stuff. And it's really a unique experience. And yeah, like I said, you can't really trust anyone, so you have to be a bit cautious who you trust. So I'm playing here with a friend who I can trust, of course. But other players in the game, they might shoot you, or they might, yeah, you never know what they do. You can also have some luck, and they team up with you, which is great. I actually did it with some randoms and random people, and I really liked it. It was just great. But that is not the only persistence in this world, because, well, the bandit status, of course, you will keep it if you kill a lot of players who are not PvP flagged, or PvP flagged, of course. You can shoot anybody you like. But there's also other stuff happening, like if I log in again, I will keep all my gear. I will keep everything I have. If I die, I lose everything. So for example, if I play 1 week with this guy without dying, I spend a lot of time equipping this guy with the highest, well, with the best loot there is. For example, GPS, maps, compass, I don't know, the best weapons really. A car. There's actually cars in the game, which we didn't manage to work yet, but you will see a video definitely about it too, and I will show you how you make a car. And maybe even a helicopter. There's a helicopter in the game, but I'm guessing that's really difficult. But yeah, that's really all amazing. It's just amazing. And you keep all that. And for example, if I spend a lot of time in it and I will get shot in cold blood by a survivor or by a bandit or even killed by a zombie, I lose it all. I just have to restart over again and yeah, just start over. So that's really hardcore. There is no mercy in the game. You have to be cautious. Look, if you just spend 1 hour on your character, you won't be very cautious. But like my friend in front of me, he has good stuff. He actually has a GPS on him and a good weapon and a good bag and all the stuff. You don't want to die. You play very cautious, because if you die, there's no way back. There is no way back. So we are trying here to make a run for it and get to the zombies, and we will see how that turns out. So here's a zombie actually getting up here. It's actually a bit buggy right now. It's still alpha, guys. It's still alpha. So yeah, you can't really complain about it. It's a free mod. You don't have to pay for the mod. You just have to pay for the game ARMA 2 Combined Operations. Make sure you have combined operations. Otherwise you will not be able to play, and that will not be really nice. So yeah, we're here still waiting with the zombies. And I actually managed to kill him. And I really need some blood because I'm seeing grayish and all that stuff. And I need to resupply some bandages as well. So yeah, me and my friend are heading towards the hospital to get some medicines and blood packs and get our status up. So here we go. We managed the hospital with his GPS and maps and compasses and stuff. We all needed it, and just to find this. But I just want to have normal vision again. Really, I want to see nice colors and all that stuff. So I'm breaking here through the glass. And as you might know, or I didn't tell you probably yet, you need 2 people to do a successful blood transition. So here it goes. I'm getting a blood transition from my friend here, and he will manage to get me patched up again. So there we go. And I can see normally again, finally. Well, this was just a very short story about the game and how it could go. This was actually gameplay of a 1.5 hour long game, which I just cut it very fast in like just 14 minutes. I hope you liked the game, and well, if you like to see more, put it in the comments, and I hope to see you guys next time at Game to Play.